All right. Welcome in, my beautiful friends. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome into this space with me. This is going to be a collective energy transmission. We're going to dive into the message here. I was sitting here meditating. I'm like, okay, what does the collective need? And I was pulled to this deck. I was kind of looking at them, and then I got a huge ping on this one. This is the Journey Oracle. Let's see what wants to come through with this. For those that find this message, what message do you have? What do we need to know? Ordeal. Discovery. Okay. Something may be it may appear bigger than what it actually is. Like you could think that something's a lion, but it's a kitten. Okay. And we have departure. Interesting. So I feel like what's coming up here, you have 5, 6, and 7, if we're breaking it down according to the numerology here. What I feel is like you're being asked here to really look at why you're maybe wanting to run away from something. Maybe you're wanting to avoid something. There's this fear that I feel like maybe coming up that it's bigger than you, or it's something that you can't handle, or you don't have the knowledge, the skill, the talent, whatever it is, to meet the criteria that something has. And I feel like this could be where, look at that, that's a beautiful card. Rebirth, another 7. The discovery aspect of whatever is going on here feels like you actually do have what it takes. And it's not really as big of a feat or as challenging as it may appear to you. Okay. So let's get into the cards. They've been pulling me quite a bit to this deck lately, the Guiding Light Tarot. If I can get it. Okay. Let's see what comes through here. I'm not surprised this rebirth energy coming out, given that the Scorpionic energy is upon us. What do we need to know and see in here? Okay. The Ace of Wands. This feels like the thing that you see as the lion. This feels like something big to you, something that you feel like is going to take a lot to achieve. A mountain that's in front of you that you feel you need to climb. Okay, what is the challenge here? The Eight of Cups. Again, this departure energy. You might feel like you want to run from this, or even that you might be avoiding something here. Or you might want to avoid it. You might want to take the exit. Okay, show me where the focus should be. The Star. Wow. Some of you could be dealing, this is Aquarius energy, some of you could be dealing with North Node. And there's always, you've been with me any length of time, you've heard me say that the North Node is always a little scary because it's foreign to us. We're not accustomed to it. We're not used to it. We don't know what we need to know in order to accomplish it. That's why it's there for us to achieve, right? It's your mountain to climb in this lifetime. So yeah, I can see why you may feel like something is this intimidating lion, okay? But it feels like you're being asked to confront this and not run from it. You're going to discover a lot along the way by facing this head on, by not running from it, by taking it one step at a time here. I think you're going to find that, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It's like people fearing, like, getting shots or, like, whatever, needles. Like, it's really not as bad as it appears, right? Okay. I'm going to take a look at the near future energy here. Show me the near future energy for the collective. Yeah, but some of you might be being called front and center here to step in onto your north node. Your south node is kind of this departure. It's the exit ramp. It's we're going to resort to this because it's more comfortable. It's actually what you're not supposed to be doing. We have the Magician here in the near future. Okay. Let's look at this Ace of Wands. Show me the Ace of Wands, please. Five of Wands. Look at that. Five of Pentacles. It's not going to give me what I need. I don't have what I need. This is something about, there's this energy of you not really understanding or embodying even fully the value that you bring to the world or to the situation or to your life or to others' lives by embracing this Ace of Wands. There may be some passion there around whatever this is, but there's also this fear that prevents you from embracing that passion. Tell me a little more about this Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. A lot of you struggling with your worth here when it comes to not taking the off ramp, continuing down the highway here, okay? The Tower. It's sure to be a disaster, right? It's sure to cause upheaval. I think that you're looking at everything that could go wrong and everything that could happen versus what actually will, or what will go right, how you're supported. Very interesting that the Magician's coming out here in the near future, because this might be a mindset shift that actually helps you to manifest the kind of reality and outcome that you want from this Ace of Wands. Now, for some of you, this could be some kind of idea, divine inspiration, some sort of creativity that you want to embrace. Maybe you want to do something with that. But right now, I feel like you can't really see how it works, or you don't feel like you're accomplished enough, or you have what it takes to make this thing happen, or to see it come to fruition in some way, to see it become a reality. There's also this energy of like you don't see, it's like something about coexisting with this energy that you feel is difficult. Okay. This is you are learning something along this path, but the key here is for you not to take that exit ramp, not for you to not run from this. You're learning a lot along the way by not doing that. You're learning a lot about yourself, what you're made of, what you actually do bring to the table, what you have, the knowledge you have, the skill you have is valuable. This Ace of Wands is this thing that kind of lights that on fire to become something, that value. Show me this Eight of Cups here in the challenge. Again, this is kind of the exit ramp energy that I'm getting. There's the strength. I'm telling you, it's avoiding the avoidance. It's avoiding allowing yourself to give into I don't have what it takes to do this. I'm just going to forget about it. Um, I'm terrible at public speaking, so I'm not going to, you know, go do this TED talk, whatever it is. Okay. We have the Emperor. Ah, beautiful. And the Queen of Wands. This is all about your confidence. This is all about leadership for some of you. Maybe that's part of this. Maybe you feel like you don't have what it takes to be a leader. And so you just avoid it. You just sidestep it. You just continue with the direction you're going. A lot of this has to do with your courage in yourself, your trust in yourself, your faith in yourself here. Working on your confidence for some of you, maybe that's part of what you are discovering is this level of confidence that you do have. For some of you, this is going to help you reclaim this if you feel like it's something that you've lost or something that you don't have. I beg to differ. You contribute to feeling less confident when you continuously take the exit ramp. Because you look at the situation and you never accomplish whatever it is, or you feel like you never accomplish anything. It's because you're constantly taking the exit ramp, because instead of facing whatever this is and helping yourself to instill or reinstill that confidence, that's where this is going to come from. Again, part of the discovery. But you contribute to that feeling, like I said, you contribute to the feeling of, I'm not confident enough, I don't have what it takes, this dented self-esteem around your abilities by continuously avoiding tackling things that are seemingly hard. Let's look at the star energy here, where your focus should be. I feel like there's this pull toward whatever this Ace of Wands is. For a lot of you, this is a calling. There's the Hermit. I'm hearing that this sits in the, I'm hearing specifically, the deep recesses of your soul. Some of you, this is like some deep cleaning that you may be doing here on yourself, that's helping you to get out of an old energy or a stagnant energy thing. It doesn't need to be perfect. Some of you could be healing being extremely critical of yourself, and again, could be contributing to like some inner dialogue that you have could contribute to this lack of self-esteem or self-confidence here. There's the Three of Swords. And the Two of Wands. So there is some sort of inner voice here that I'm picking up. Give me 1 second. For some of you, this inner voice comes from a father figure, a masculine figure. And no matter what they said, what you registered is that you will never accomplish, or you don't have the capability to accomplish, or you're not good enough for this. It doesn't matter what was said. It's how that made you feel, and you have embraced that as truth up to this point. It's still currently your truth, but now you're starting to question it, or you need to be questioning it. So I feel like there's a deeper truth here that's actually asking you to not take this exit ramp this time, because there's something here that you're going to be healing where you constantly may hurt yourself, or you're constantly feeling a certain way about yourself, but making a different choice and addressing whatever this is, or carrying out whatever action is needed here, whatever needs to be done in order to see this come to fruition, is really what your soul wants. It's what your soul's asking you to do. Making that choice is going to instill some wisdom and generate this rebirth that I see is going to be taking place for you. This is a whole new you when you allow yourself to grab a hold of this Ace of Wands. Tell me a little more about this Hermit. It's a whole new version of you that you're going to get acquainted with. We have Judgment. Yeah, absolutely. Talk about rebirth here. This is what your soul wants. Your soul is that intuitive pull that I feel like your soul's guiding you toward this Ace of Wands, grabbing a hold of this. And it's that intuitive pull that you're feeling from the soul. The mind, the fears is what's pulling you away from it. So leaning into it here, making the decision to lean into it, again, I feel like is really going to help you heal this lifelong inner dialogue that I feel like you've carried with you for quite some time. I feel like since childhood for some of you. There's something about maybe feeling intimidated that was a part of this. Can you show me a little more about this, Emperor? Yep, King of Swords. You might have been dealing with somebody who was very hard on themselves, therefore hard on you. Somebody that may have not been, loving in nature. Could have been more of a strict energy, all about the business, getting it done, discipline, structure, that kind of thing. Some of you might have had somebody, a parent that maybe it was law enforcement or military, something like that. It's that kind of tone to it. It doesn't have to be, but it's that kind of energy, very structured, very regimented. So let's explore this Magician then. Near future. The Magician. I just goofed it up. Trying to move things. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, we have the Ten of Wands. I really feel like this is about, like, again, your skills, your talents, your abilities, and the way you think about those things. Some of you have been made to believe that you don't carry or possess any skills, talents, or abilities. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I see that there's a lot of responsibility that you carry here, or that this maybe requires a certain level of management or responsibility. And that's where the fears are coming from. This is something that you're telling yourself it's too hard. And so you're manifesting difficulty. King of Wands. You're being asked to kind of have fun with this. You're being asked to and encouraged to be confident in allowing your energy to go toward this here. And we have the Two of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords, that's where the sabotage, this is the departure energy. So you're going to be discovering here where you might sabotage yourself because something seems too hard or it's too much work. When this is about you giving your energy in a like a fun way, enjoying the process here. Tell me more about this. Justice. The Empress. Wow. You're restricting, there's death. Okay. You restrict yourself when you look at something as too much work, a lot of work. It feels like you're more of a creative. And maybe your creativity, this idea of creativity or your energy around creativity was really squashed. Some of you could have a Chiron in Leo or a Chiron in the 5th house. But you working with this energy, instead of looking at something like it's too hard, you giving your energy when you feel good to give it, when you feel like you have the energy to give it, when you feel confident around it. It's like learning how to ebb and flow with it. But by taking these steps to give your energy in this way toward whatever this Ace of Wands is for you. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody. This is what balances. This is what expands. This is what allows abundance to come through. You're abandoning yourself by taking the exit ramp. But you have the ability here to stay the course. I think you fear, again, I think you fear that something's going to be too much work, but I don't really think that's the case. I feel like it's actually something about it, your investment in a fun way supports you. So be really careful about how you're thinking about something and what you're thinking as you're trying to accomplish something or as you're taking action with this Ace of Wands. Be very careful about that because you're going to manifest more difficulty, more hard work, more whatever. Or you can manifest balance and abundance, a nurturing environment with whatever this is. I'm feeling pulled to like the Bloodlands Oracle, so I'm going to use this. Let's see what wants to come through. Any guidance, advice, reminders, clarity, confirmation. Oh, interesting. The Mountain Pass, number 17. 17s could be significant, 1s and 7s, and any pattern could be significant here. I'm going to read this to you. Fortune, a needed break, skillful planning. The Mountain Pass card represents a welcomed easing in the demands of life. Trails over a mountain pass often cross the lowest gap between two peaks, maximizing efficiency and requiring the least amount of effort to cross a mountain range without going around. What is the shortest route you can take to reach a goal you've set? Best you find it and gift it to yourself. The reversed meaning of this card: the pass over a mountain will not meander, not explore, not challenge you more than necessary. Accomplishment is almost guaranteed, but growth is not. What valuable experience might you be avoiding for the sake of comfort? Whatever this is, you see it as creating discomfort instead of you embracing this from a place of joy, curiosity, having the experience, learning a new skill. My loves, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading was helpful. 23:23 on the clock as we're closing out. I'm sending you guys a lot of love. Take care.